only benefits future generations, will you still do it?
Absolutely, because we're already starting to see how it's affecting our climate now, like just how much hotter it's already getting. It's only the beginning of spring. It's something that no one has been making an active decision to work on now. Even if I don't feel it in my lifetime, it needs to happen so we don't like explode.
I think it's a very important issue in our society right now, especially since people normalize it so much and it's
Like 9, 8.
okay.
I think it's do need to care about, and sometimes I don't care. I'm more focused on those.
Okay. What issues do you think we should put above climate change?
About the animal discussion.
I don't really give
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, like the polar bears dying, that's all I know.
Nope.
Yes, like if you just get insult and that's your behavior, just pay no attention to it. Oh, why do you think that is?
It affects the way we live in, so if we're gonna protect our way we live, we have to take care of like stuff that affects it.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda, not that much. I mean, we kinda care about the environment.
It affects all my and about the traveling.
Okay. How does it affect your traveling?
It's like, for example, if it has a really bad environment, for going like those planes or trains, maybe they were stuck.
Oh yeah.
A lot, actually. Climate change, especially affecting like specifically trees and also the production of clothes. That affects us because of what we wear, what we put on our body. Things are made differently. Things are made with different types of chemicals because of that. Because it's more sustainable for everybody else. So I think that affects us a lot. I think in the future, if we don't act on that, it can get worse.
Thank you so much.
I think it affects everybody in their day-to-day lives because we often use gas and fuels and technology.
Not really.
You get pretty hot.
It's hot, but like better than fun.
Yeah. And then
I feel like in the future, it will get too hot, and then the
I
side
feel
will
like
burn
everybody
us.
should start riding
This
surrounds.
is like, yeah, everyone should start reading. I'm not sure.
I don't agree with you. I think we can do just as much damage as regular fossil fuel. Carbon tax, I think it's just kind of masking the problem a little bit. It's just giving back a little bit of what we've already spent. So I do think there can be a lot of change with that. And what we have now is really helpful.
I mean, like, everybody says that they like support climate change like shouldn't happen and stuff. But like in my school, like there really isn't like teachers don't really like talk about like carbon tax and all that. I think they should, cause like who knows, like in a couple of like I've heard that like the water and stuff is like getting like, cause in like the North Pole and stuff, like because of climate change, like all of like the ice glaciers and stuff, they're like melting and stuff, and that kind of like causes like I'm just hearing this from like other people, is like polar bears like don't have homes and stuff, like people who not people like animals who live in like cold climates, they're kind of like going extinct because of all that. And like it also affects us because of climate change we needed to like adjust with like a lot of things, because like now like summers are gonna be like extra hot and stuff, right? So like in a couple of years and stuff, it's gonna like be really bad. So instead of just like saying like, oh, climate change shouldn't happen, like just for the sake of saying it, I think they should just like do more research and stuff. I don't know, I'm just yapping.
Do you think the government's like environmental policies, like the carbon tax and then what they're doing now, like are efficient? Do you guys know anything about it? No. Okay.
So do you know?
I think climate change is bad, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Okay.
Yes, because I mean, as long as it helps like future people, right? Because like right now, I don't think we can do anything to prevent it like right now, but we can help in the long run, you know?
I do agree with you, actually. I think just that they should have more of a responsibility to be able to do that.
I mean, in my opinion, yeah, because they have like more money and they could invest in a lot of things that help. Yeah. And like that can like help the earth versus like ordinary people, because like rich people have much more of an advantage. So I think that they should, because they have the money, they have like the resources. So I feel like they should. Yeah.
Like why or why not?
Like, yeah, they like more money. Exactly.
I kind of agree.
That's true.
Definitely my grandparents, for sure. My parents are a little bit more up to date with the world, but my grandparents know a lot about like climate change and everything that's going on around here, for sure. Yeah.
So what did they think about climate change?
Probably would think it's a myth if I try to talk to them about it. They would think, oh yeah, the world just gets hot and cold, or it's not something that we should be focusing on. But it's something that I would say takes time to convince them, and also there's a cultural gap in between. They don't have that much information and resources as we do, so they can't really learn about this kind of stuff that we did, right? Yeah. That's the only thing that makes us very different. I think my parents though, they would definitely understand it a lot more. They've been around to know a lot more what's going on, how they see the changes in terms of like the heats and the winters going down, becoming much more less colder and much more hotter in the summer. So it's something much easier to be able to easily understand it, for sure.
So like do you like the new climate or do you like the old climate?
I don't think anyone likes the new climate, for sure. It's less of 4 seasons and more hotness and just coldness and all around. But I don't know. I feel like where we're heading, it's going to be really hard for one person to make a change. So we all probably have to work together.
Okay. Oh, sorry. One last question.
Probably.
Because like my grandma, she's dead. So she's probably breathing in like maybe dirt. And I'm breathing in the air. So I think it's pretty.
What about you guys?
My grandparents' political view is very different from my parents.
I don't know. I feel like they just think like that it's there, but they don't really care.
I think there's a lot more issues you can focus on. You can focus on like global hunger. You can focus on the epidemics that are all coming up usually. But yeah, climate change is one of the main ones that we should be worried about, for sure. Yeah. It's very hard to prevent something completely, in my opinion, but we can try. We try. I would prefer we try to prevent it and prepare for the worst, but I would also like to have like an option to have if we do fail to prevent it, what we do about it, for example. That makes sense.
I am not personally sure, but from what I know from the industry I'm in and some of the things that I look at, there's a lot of problems with how we deal with waste. Like, there's so many restrictions on on fuel and emissions and switching to EVs, but then there's some places of the world where they're burning like hundreds of thousands of tons of tires a day. So it's just rubber and all the chemicals in that, which granted, I don't know exactly, going up into the atmosphere, and that is causing major damage, but there's no restrictions on it. Or at least not beneficial ones.
Yeah, that is true. And do you think we should prevent climate change or prepare for climate change?
I think we've done a certain level of irreversible damage, so it should be a mixture of both. We should do what we can to prevent it from getting worse, but we need to understand that we're not going to be able to go back to how we had it before.
Thank you so much.